Come on. Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, and you guys, episode 30 of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire MonoBug Egglocke. I hope you guys are just as stoked as I am. As you can see, our team got demolished on the last episode. Go check it out. Link is on the screen and in the description and the annotation, of course. We're gonna heal everything up here and make sure we're good to go to take on the next person, because I'm a little bit worried about them. It's gonna be quite challenging, and yeah, it should be interesting. Before we go any further though, guys, I want you guys to show your loving on that like button. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because obviously it helps me out, it helps out the channel and all that good stuff, but there's a very impressive statistic that I want to point out right now, and I think you guys should get hyped on it, because we have posted, this is the 30th episode of this LP, guys, and we have hit the like goal. Well, not the like goal, but we hit over 1,000 likes on every single episode up to this point. So I want to see you guys go ham for the Elite Four, and let's get this like button flying through the sky. Let's hit it to 1,000 again, guys. I know you could do it for these insect friends here. I want you guys to hit that, you know, silver winds and the infestation, and you could fell sting of that like button if you want to. And we're gonna take on Glacia here coming up in just a moment. I'm a little bit worried, like I said, because she brings the cold, man. She really does. And I do have a question of the day above my head, of course, guys. What is your favorite animal to see at a zoo or an aquarium? And I know it's kind of a weird question, but I went to an aquarium on my little vacation. I told you guys, oh my God, I would have been so scared. I actually was scared that all the ice just came out like that. That it must be really cold in her room. She's probably not a human. So I went to this aquarium called Maritime Aquarium. No, Mystic Aquarium. Maritime's in Norwalk. Mystic is in Mystic Seaport, and it's in Connecticut. And I always, like, I remember going when I was a kid, and I always thought it was an awesome aquarium, but I was so incredibly disappointed because I had gone to the Maritime Aquarium in Norwalk, Connecticut, like 6 months ago, and that was actually really cool. And then I go to the Mystic one, it's farther away, it was like an extra hour-and-a-half drive. I thought it was gonna be cooler, and it wasn't. I was really bummed. But I'm a big fan of zoos and aquariums and things like that. I know it kind of stinks to see these like awesome animals, beautiful creatures kind of locked up, but a lot of the times those places are actually like conservatories. They're actually really good for a lot of the animals, and they kind of provide at least a safe environment for some species, like endangered species and stuff. Well, at least that's what you tell you, right? I don't know. I'd imagine that there's some sort of you know, safety and care for the animals there, regardless of whether the conditions are exactly ideal for what their natural habitat would be, obviously, versus, you know, being in a zoo and so on and so forth. I'd imagine that the people who work there genuinely have some sort of interest and care in the safety and success and all that other stuff of the animals. So anyway, the question is, what is your favorite animal to see at zoos or aquariums? I don't know whether you guys like that kind of stuff. It's actually one of my favorite things to do. I love going to zoos, man. I really do. I think it's really cool. But anyway, you guys could let me know. I'm gonna take on Glacia here. I wish I could sit in her little chair. Oh, I can! Nice. All right. So let's be honest here. This chick is a problem. She is a problem. I'm gonna leave with Pierce by, and we're just gonna hope that we can get through this gym without a problem. I have the safety goggles on, so we're not gonna be taking hail damage. Let's do this. Welcome. My name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice-type moves. That was a nice little in-sentence structure there. But all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. Alright, let's do this, girl. I wonder what you will show me. What a relief it would be if I could, for once, have a serious battle against an opponent. She's so creepy. Alright, so let's talk about most unrememberable Elite Four members. She ranks at the top. She really does. Like, no one cares about Glacia, let's be honest here. She's gonna leave with a Glalie. A little bit worried about this thing. It's probably gonna try to set up the hail. Luckily, Steel is actually good against ice types, so I don't think we're in the worst spot in the world. Oh my God, look at our PP right now. All right, let's Iron Defense. He's gonna Light Screen, that's fine with me. I'm using physical attacks, so Light Screen is for special, Reflect is for physical, so I don't really care. I'm gonna get my defense boosted up though to +2, just to take hits a little bit better from the physical side. Now I'm gonna Iron Head, and I might actually kill. He's gonna go for the hail, but again, the hail doesn't bother me in the slightest because I do have the safety goggles on, so Pierce By is not gonna be taking hail damage, which I think is super cool. That was kind of my plan. We actually hit a couple of these Pokemon have like the evasion thing going. Did he have Focus Sash? Like, come on. I'm going to Iron Head again because I think they're gonna full restore. Yeah, so some of them do have the evasion ability, like Snow Cloak or whatever it's called. Not Snow Cloak. Yeah, it might be Snow Cloak, where they can skillfully dodge moves in the hail. So we'll hope that that doesn't come in. Wow, dude, min damage rolls again. Well, I don't know if it's min, but we're gonna drill run again, even though we're almost out. I'm +2 defense. I can take this crunch, no problem. This ain't stab, bro. Look at me eat that up. Let's hit him with a drill run and call it a day on this Glalie. So we're gonna take down the first Pokemon, of course, this Glalie, who is such a weird looking Pokemon, and I feel like Mega Glalie is definitely one of the most forgotten about Megas. I feel so bad for it. It's got a sweet beard and stuff, and then it's just totally forgotten about. All right, so in comes Walrein, and if I'm not mistaken, Water type resists Steel type, so I'm gonna Mega Horn. I could be wrong with that. You would think I would know all the typings because I play Pokemon for a living, but there's some I forget, and that did way too much damage. We're gonna Mega Horn here and see how much this does. That's a 2-hit KO. The screen is gone. I cannot take another hit though, so I do need to switch out. I'm debating on who can take the hit the best. I think Amethyst can probably take the hit okay. I mean, I have Redemption still. I don't want to use Redemption yet. What is Pierce By's special defense stat? 107? What is Amethyst special defense stat? Can I take 2 is what I'm looking for. 105. So I'm actually frailer with Amethyst, so that doesn't really seem to make a whole lot of sense. I can't go into Prototype, I can't go into Buzzkill, and I certainly can't go into Skippy. Well, I can go into Skippy and take 1 hit and then kill it, but then I'm kind of not going to be in a good spot afterwards. I think I should just use a potion here just to kind of see what he's going to do. I'm not going to potion spam, but I am going to just use a potion right here just to see what he's going to do. Because I don't really have a safe switch in. And plus, they used a full restore already, so you know what? I'm going to use my potion here. They're going to go for back-to-back surfs. I should be able to take 2 surfs. That's really close. That's so close, guys. Do I YOLO it right now or not? I think I have to. I mean, I don't really have a reliable switch in. Let's go for... I feel like I have to Mega Horn here. If I miss, though, I'm in trouble. Let me think about this. Oh my god, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me! Yes! Yes, Pierce By, you absolute legend! Oh my god, that was so scary. I decided to take a risk because I feel like people have been getting on my case because I'm playing so safe. We're taking it, we're going at it. We're making it happen right now. Nice job, Pierce By, living that hit. Oh my god, Prototype growing levels, etc. In comes Frostlass. Now, I'm not going to stay in on Frostlass. We're going to swap Rooney here because this thing's a little bit scary. I really think Pierce By is like just the key to victory here. I'm just not trying to mess this up. But you know what? Let's go into Prototype because I feel like this thing is not gonna really have anything that can touch me except for Ice Beam, maybe Shadow Ball. But I think we're okay with Prototype because it's not gonna be super effective, like, you know what I mean? In comes the Shadow Ball, so that's fine. I didn't really have a good switch in for that. We can take that, no. Yo, Shuckle! You legend, dude. Can we turn up right now for Prototype? Taking that hit without a problem. In comes the Hail again, which I don't like that. I don't like that at all, but should be able to get a Toxic off here. Should be able to get a Toxic off. We're gonna get the Toxic off. And that's gonna hopefully, you know, help us out here a little bit against this Frostlass. I'm gonna take hail damage, which is fine, not a huge deal. I wish I had Sandstorm. Oh my god, I should have put Sandstorm on this thing. That would have been awesome. All right, I'm gonna Infestation right now. It's gonna go for the... How much is this gonna do? Oh, we're good, we're good, we're good. I'm gonna get the Infestation off. Might have to switch though, might have to switch. We're gonna hit him with the Infestation. It's gonna do a good amount of damage. I could heal here, or I could switch. I definitely can't take another hit though, so I definitely have to do one of the two. I think, honestly, Redemption's such a good switch-in right now. Do I want to give Redemption his debut here, or do we want to try Amethyst out? What is Amethyst gonna even do though? Because I think both of my moves are resisted. Bug Buzz, yeah, I'm like kind of resisted here. I could Venoshock though, he is toxic. Let's try that. Let's try to go into Amethyst here and see what he does. If Amethyst takes more than half from this, then I'll swap into Redemption here. But I think Amethyst should be alright. I could take a Blizzard for sure. So in comes the shiny and beautiful Amethyst. In comes a Blizzard. It hits 100% accurate because it is hailing out. We can take that though. But after the hail, we're not taking... That's close, man. That's too close for comfort. I think I gotta switch. I think I have to. Because, like, I'm not gonna take 2. I'm not gonna take 2. Because we're at 72. I'd have to bank on a Quick Claw, which is not a good strategy. Let's go to Redemption. Let's go to Redemption. Get Redemption some action in here. I don't want to bank on Quick Claw to take this thing out, because that seems like a terrible strategy. So I think I can take a Blizzard here with Redemption without a problem. I actually feel like Redemption's going to take the Blizzard better than most things are. Oh god, that did nothing. Is that resisted? Oh yeah, so Steel actually resists Ice, so we're good to go. We can just Mega Evolve here and say, sayonara, Frostlass. You going down, bro. I think that's our strat right here. Let's just do that. Let's go for that big Thief, and that'll knock it out. I was gonna Bullet Punch, but I feel like they're gonna full restore, but I could be wrong. They might only full restore in red, but either way, I know I could take another hit, so it's not a huge deal. Get that Mega Skizzer up here, baby. Let's do this. This should be easy peasy, man. Hit him with a Thief and it's over. So you go for the Shadow Ball. It's gonna do a good amount. And after Hail, though, we should be alright to take that and the Hail. So we're going for that big Thief here. That's gonna do a good amount of damage to Frostlass. Not too shabby. That's gonna take it out. So now, I believe there's another Glalie and maybe another Walrein? I don't even know what she has. I have no idea. I actually didn't check. So Pierce by growing levels, trying to catch up to the rest of the team. Wants to learn Reversal. I'm gonna pass on that. We're gonna keep its old moves. Unfortunately, I can't even switch Pierce by right now. Okay, so the Hail's gone. So in comes a Frostlass. So they might try to set up Hail again. So I'm actually thinking I should just go for Thief here and just knock this thing out. Call it a day. I think that's our best bet, because it's gonna try to set up Hail again. Yeah, we should just be able to knock it out with one Thief here, because this is Technician boosted right here. So it's gonna be boosted to 90 base power. And that's just gonna knock it out. It was a crit, but that was definitely unnecessary crits. Alright, so Redemption's gonna grow. Buzzkill's gonna hang in there, getting some levels, and now I believe it's the War. Oh, it's another Glalie. Do I need to be worried about this thing? Like, can I take a hit from this? Can I just Bullet Punch? Should I just YOLO? I know you guys don't want me to use potions. We're gonna YOLO. Let's Bullet Punch our way to victory. He's gonna protect. Oh my god, that's scary. I might have to heal now, because I don't want to take 2 hits. What do I do? I can't go into Buzzkill. Buzzkill's absolutely useless right now. Let me use a potion real quick. That's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna heal, because there's no way I'm taking 2 hits and Hail damage right now. That seems like a terrible idea to just throw Redemption away right now. Let's heal up. I can't believe you used Protect. What a pansy. What a pansy. Protect again, double Protect, so it didn't matter, but alright. I think we're good now. We're just gonna Bullet Punch our way to victory right now. Boom! I don't think this is an Oko. Oh my god, it just Okos the Glalie! Jesus, I didn't even need that potion. Alright, well then it was irrelevant. So I'll take it. Glacia goes down. Oh my god. Not too shabby, guys. Not too shabby at all. You and your Pokemon, how fiercely your spirits burn. My icy moves pale in the face of such all-consuming flames. Advance to the next room. They will learn how fearsome the Pokemon League can truly be. So we're about to go take on the homie, and I think his name is Drake, and I am so worried because he's got them fire moves, guys, and they are gonna burn our bugs to the ground. If you are hyped on this Elite Four run right now for this Alpha Sapphire MonoBug Egglocke, I need you guys to mash that like button so hard, guys. I said 1,000 likes. I think you guys can hit 1,500, but it's all good. 1,000 likes would be absolutely marvelous. 3 down. 1 more to go, and then the champion, and let's do this, man. These bug types are buzzing their way to victory so far, but the next match is by far the hardest match that we're gonna have in this game in the Elite Four. I'm a little bit worried. I hope you guys did enjoy this match, this episode, guys. Thank you so much for your support, of course. Link in the description for the Egglocke Reddit if you guys want to go check that out. Obviously, subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like button. Answer the QOTD above my head. And that's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you did enjoy. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Peace.